Good morning, everyone. It's right at 9 o'clock. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. I'll give people another couple of a minute or so to get on to join the call, and then we'll have a few announcements, and then I'll begin calling the calendars.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Miss Helen. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
Good morning, Judge.
Hi, good morning, Miss Marshall Story. Hope you're well.
I am, if I have to cough, I will sign off and come back on.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Larry Korn. I'm also with the Public Defender's Office.
Good morning, Mr. Corn. Hope you're well as well.
Thank you. I hope you are too.
Thank you. I am. It doesn't seem like we have too many people with us this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call the calendar and I'll speak with everybody individually as we go through, since we don't appear to have so many people.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's see. Yes.
I want to make sure. Somebody, you have the one I said you were transferring to Superior Court. Is that Michael Young from yours?
Michael Robinson.
No. Okay. So apparently it took him off my calendar. So
Okay.
the original had Michael Young on it. That's his position. that was
Okay. So I don't have that on my calendar.
Right.
Okay.
Let me
Thank
just
you.
see this page. That's the first page. Everybody should have that one.
Okay.
They must have took it off and they transferred it to Superior Court.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It's about 9:02. I'm gonna see who we have with us this morning. I'll start with the Orca B status conference calendar. Position 1, Rafael Lemus. All of the cases that we have on these calendars today have already appeared at least twice on the calendar. What's your pleasure, Ms. Marshall Story?
Your Honor, this is a CR case number, so there should be sufficient information for the court to issue a bench warrant on this case, and that's what the state is requesting.
Okay, bench warrant will be issued. Position 2, Chris Williams.
The state requests the bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be issued. Position 3, Carl Smith.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Smith. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Smith, do you have a lawyer representing you?
Yes, I spoke with him a little while ago. He was supposed to be trying to get the link, which I text to him.
Okay, is that Mr. Kenner?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll hold for Mr. Kenner's announcement, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Position 4, Santiago Hector.
Your Honor, I see that there is an attorney, David Jones, on this matter.
I take it that we haven't heard from Mr. Jones. Okay, we'll see if we can contact Mr. Jones and see if he does continue to represent Mr. Hector. There was and the calendars may be a little out of order. I'm not sure what your calendars will say. I have a Michael Young who's been transferred to Superior Court.
My position 5 says Michael Robinson. Is that the?
Right, that's what mine says also, Ms. Helen, but I just wanted to make sure that a previous calendar went out with a Michael Young on it that was transferred. I have in my calendar position 5, Michael Robinson. Is Mr. Robinson present?
The state requests a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be issued. Position 6, Johnny Ramirez. Johnny Ramirez.
The state requests a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will be issued. Position 7, Charles Jackson. Good morning, Mr. Jackson. Can you unmute for me?
Oh, yes, sir. Charles Jackson, I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the Orca B status conference calendar. Let's see, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. Do you have a private attorney representing you in this matter, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, sir.
What's your attorney's name?
Kendra Robertson.
When's the last time you spoke with Ms. Robinson?
I spoke with her about 2 weeks ago.
Does she know about this hearing today?
Yes, sir.
Would you mind giving her a call and letting her know the court started at 9 o'clock and we've not heard from her?
All right, I'll give her a call now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jackson. We'll come back to you, sir.
All right.
Position 8, Kendrick White. Ms. Marshall Story.
State is requesting a bench warrant.
All right, bench warrant will be issued. Let's go on to the Orca B show cause calendar. Position 1 was Noel Prost, Marcus Fields. Position 2, Erica Brown.
Your Honor, this, I did submit a no pros for this too.
Okay, thank you. Position 3, Jason Jones. Ms. Marshall Story.
Yes, the state is requesting a bench warrant. He also had a failure to appear on April the 13th of 2022.
Okay, and he's also position 4. Bench warrant will be issued in both those cases.
Email to Attorney David Jones.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, who do we have on Anthony's iPhone there? Sir?
I'm a witness overlooking Charles Jackson's case
Yes, Your Honor.
or the victim.
Yes, that is Mr. Anthony Sisler, and he is a witness on the Charles Jackson matter and wanted to view the proceedings today.
What position is Mr. Jackson?
He's position number 7. We're waiting for Attorney Kendra Robinson.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, sir. I just wanted to acknowledge that you were there. Good morning, Mr. Kenner. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry for the delay. I was having difficulty getting on Zoom. I have spoken with Ms. Riley, the solicitor, and she's given me an offer. Also, there's a couple of things regarding the offer that we have not been able to agree on, but I can tell you that we are 90% there. I sent an email to the supervisor, Ms. Cutchin, and I'm waiting on her to reach back out to me to see if we can resolve those 2 issues.
Okay, do you think you can get those resolved by July 6th?
Yes, sir.
So if I put you back on a calendar on July 6th, we can move it forward at that time.
Yes. I think that we may be able to do it before then if the court has another calendar before July 6th. Maybe we can let the court know.
If you want to contact the clerks and get on an earlier calendar, that would be fine with me. We'll set you for July 6th at this point, just to have you on the calendar. But if you want to get on something earlier, let us know.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. It's going to result in a plea. We just got to iron out some few details, and that's it.
That's fine. That's fine.
And Your Honor, based on the nature of the case, the victim's family, the deceased family, may want to address the court. And I wanted to make sure that they would have the opportunity to do that if they so desire.
Okay, that's, of course, we would allow that, Ms. Marshall's story. So let's just keep it on that July 6th date. So it's clear to everyone that that's when this plea will be taken if there is a plea. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Anything further on Mr. Smith this morning?
No, Your Honor.
Not from the state.
All right.
So, Ms. Marshall's story, are you going to be handling this now, or Ms. Riley still having this?
Did you speak with Ms. Riley in the last day or two?
Not the last day or two, but probably the
Okay.
last 2-3 weeks.
We are in contact with Ms. Riley, and I'm in contact with Ms. McCutcheon. So between the three of us, feel free to
Okay.
contact either one of us.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You all have a good day. Let's see, Mr. Jackson, were you able to get in touch with Ms. Robinson?
Yeah, she's joining now. She said she was having trouble with her Zoom. They may have
Okay.
gave her the wrong information.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jackson. We will wait on her announcement. And let's see, position 4. I believe that we have emailed Mr. Jones, is that right? Okay, so we will see if he responds. And I believe that will conclude the 9 o'clock calendars. Since we have a few moments, Ms. Marshall's story, on the bench trial calendar for 11:30, I understand that position 1, Key, has been null crossed. Are we
That's
moving?
correct.
Is the state moving forward with position 2?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Jackie Patterson will address the court. I believe that's an 11:30 calendar.
That's correct.
Yes,
Okay.
and so the state is planning on moving forward.
Okay. And you'll have someone here in the courtroom with us?
Yes, Attorney Jackie Patterson
Oh,
will
okay.
be trying the case.
Okay, very good. And let's see, Ms. Robinson, good morning. How are you?
I'm well, Your Honor. How are you? Please excuse my tardiness, Your Honor. I was actually en route down to the courthouse, Judge, but I got hit with a little traffic. I apologize.
I understand.
Because I have an in-person hearing at 10 o'clock as well.
Okay.
In person, so.
All right, very good. What are we doing with Mr. Jackson this morning?
Judge, when we got off of court from the last session, I spoke with the state, and so we're trying to resolve the case short of trial, Judge. I'm just waiting to have basically to get an offer from them. The last time we spoke, they were trying to get a certain approval, so that's where we are, Judge. But we do expect to resolve the case short of a trial, but we're still working through that at this point.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Marshall. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, Ms. Robinson, did you speak with someone other than myself?
No, I spoke with, we spoke via email and we got on the phone. And so the last conversation was basically that all of these type of cases, you all wanted to, pretty much reach a resolution in them. And so I gave a proposed offer, and then what was communicated to me was that once approval is received from, I guess, a higher up or whoever, then someone would get back to me with an offer. But still, currently, I don't have an offer. I just have the first offer that was communicated to me, and that, once I let you all know that, my client wasn't in tune with that, we began negotiating again.
Okay, Your Honor, it may be worthwhile to have the attorney and I go into a breakout room. I don't think we'll come to a resolution, but if the court would indulge us, we may be able to determine whether there can be a resolution on this case.
I'd be happy.
It was you, Miss Story, who I spoke with. I just saw your name at the bottom. It was you who I was communicating with.
Right. I wanted to make sure that you hadn't spoken to anyone else because the offer is not substantially different than what I initially made to you. But I'm happy to have a conversation.
Okay.
So you all would like to go into a breakout room now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if we can put Ms. Robinson and Ms. Marshall's story into a breakout room. And once we do that, court will be in recess until they return, as I believe that's the last case that's on the 9 o'clock calendar.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, is there an announcement?
Counselor, would you like to make the announcement?
Sorry, I was muted. We're gonna move the case to a jury trial calendar. I did speak with Ms. Story and I got basically an updated offer. I do want to speak with my client about that because I am under the understanding that if it's put on a jury trial calendar, it will be transferred back to the state court.
It will be transferred to a division judge.
To a division judge, basically. And so I don't want to jump the gun on that before I'm able to communicate this offer to my client and he have the opportunity to close the case in the Orca division.
So Ms. Robinson, why don't we just put it back on the Orca calendar for July 6th and keep it here and while you all are doing your negotiations, if you don't mind, before you request a bench trial, a jury trial. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Is that good with you?
That's fine with me. You said July 6th, and is that at 9 a.m.?
Yes, that'll be at 9 a.m. You'll get another notice and the Zoom link.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything further on Mr. Jackson for today?
No, nothing further, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense today, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. So we'll see you back on July 6th.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
you.
And I'll just let Mr. Sisler know that he can contact me if he'd like to discuss what has gone on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. I received a notification that Mr. Michael Robinson is present with us.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the Orca v. Status Conference calendar. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. Do you have an attorney to represent you, Mr. Robinson?
No, sir.
Would you like to make application for the public defender to see if you qualify?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Korn, would you mind just speaking with him and maybe in a breakout room to inform him of how to qualify for your services? And okay. So, Mr. Robinson, this is Mr. Korn. He's a public defender, so he's going to speak with you. Okay, we're going to put you both into a breakout room, a room to yourselves, and let you discuss. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And we will be in recess until they return. Okay, is there an announcement?
Yes, Judge, he's going to apply for our services. I've given him the information for doing so. He may already have, but I don't have anything in my file about it. We would ask that this be placed on the next Orca calendar, and we'll get a file set up and get him interviewed.
Okay, and you've gotten all of Mr. Robinson's information that you need from him?
He's going to send it to us in an email.
Okay, all right, very good. So we'll place this case back on the Orca calendar on July 6th.
Thank
Okay.
you. Did you get that date, Mr. Robinson?
And do we have his updated information? I guess we do if he's here. Okay, you're on mute, Mr. Robinson. If you,
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys have my correct address?
What is that?
It's 397 River Chase Drive, Jonesboro, Georgia, 30238.
okay, we'll make sure that that's accurate in the system, Mr. Robinson. How did you get today's notice?
I had the notification from last time, but I had to call in to get the correct Zoom link.
Okay, we'll make sure that if we, and do we have his do we need email?
July 6th.
You don't have his email. And he has definitely a different addresses.
Okay,
What's his email?
Mr. Robinson, are you able to, can you give us your email also, please?
It's my first name, last name, 871@gmail.com.
All one word?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll update both of those in our system. We'll place you back on a July 6th calendar. And do you have any additional questions for us this morning?
That's it for right now, Judge.
Okay, so make sure that that you complete the business with the public defender and get that application into him so that we can move this case forward on July 6th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. I believe that completes the 9 o'clock calendars. Would it
We
be?
haven't heard from Mr. Attorney David Jones.
Well, we're going, since he's here, I'm going to, on position number 4, we have contacted Attorney David Jones is of record in the system. I noticed that he had a leave of absence file, but it's not filed for any time around the present time. I'm going to give him one additional, we've left him a message and we've also left him an email. I'm going to give him one additional time to show up to court. So we're going to reschedule position 4 until July 6th.
Okay, hold 1 second. Let me give you an update.
Oh, okay.
How are you feeling? Your throat still hurt? So have you been drinking? It's too late now. It's too late now. Here's what it is, Carmen. You change your temperature today, make sure you don't have no temperature.
Ms. Marshall Story.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, am I waiting on an update on Santiago Hector? Is it?
Well, did you reach out to attorney?
No.
Did the court reach out to attorney David Jones?
Yes, I had the clerk reach out. So The last I thought I heard was that you were going to make an announcement, but maybe that was on another case.
No, I don't have an announcement on Santiago Hector. I have
Okay.
an offer. If the attorney was on the line, I could convey that.
Okay, since there is an attorney of record in that case, I am going to reschedule that for July 6th to give him one other opportunity. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, he just sent one, he said we can send him the link. If I can send the link, that we mind, you want me to send the link?
Okay, yes, please. Okay, so he's responded. We're sending him the link now, so we'll hold for his announcement.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, Ms. Marshall, sorry, just so that we don't have two court reporters at 11:30. I want to make sure that the solicitor's office has not requested a court reporter already.
No, we have not requested a court reporter, Your Honor.
Okay, so we've gone ahead and done that for 11:30. They will be present in the court also.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Jones.
Good morning, Judge.
Is there an announcement on a position for Santiago Hector?
Judge, I need to talk to the solicitor. I just forwarded my client the link. He should be logging on momentarily, but I do need to talk to the solicitor.
All right, we'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Marshall Story.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is there an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The state is going to send me discovery. I don't have it on file. I don't know if they sent it previously and I just didn't get it. But at any rate, they're going to send me discovery and then we'll have some discussions about resolving the case. We've had some discussions. I need to see the discovery first.
Okay. Will July 6th give you enough time to do what you need to do?
Absolutely, Judge.
Okay, we'll reset you for July 6th at 9 a.m. and hopefully we can move the case forward at that time.
Judge, have a nice day.
All right, do the same. With that, that completes the 9 o'clock calendars. Would you all, they were short calendars, but I'm happy to go over them if you find that it's necessary.
I'll leave that up to my colleagues. I'm okay.
Okay.
I've got the calendars, Judge. I've kept up with them.
Okay, very good. So that concludes the 9 o'clock calendars. The court will be in recess until 11:30, at which time we have one bench trial. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll see you all at 11:30.